Hi, I'm Ciara and this is What the Fuckle, where I answer your questions about the Irish language. And this video is about commonly made mistakes in Irish. So some of them are mistakes that I have made, I struggle to not make anymore, and some of them are things that people sent in from Twitter, so thanks a million for that. If you say some of these things and you want to continue saying them, that's fine. I just want people to know, I just want to help people. So ignore them if you want, but these are things that I've learned along the years and I wish someone had told me, so I'm telling you, my internet friends. To compare it to English actually, like it's kind of like if someone says, I seen that, like you shouldn't say that, but people say it in English all the time. Or if someone say like, oh, Sarah and me went to the shop. You know, like people say things that are technically not right, but like it doesn't really matter. So to start off with, I'm going to go through some commonly mispronounced words. dúshlán. How do you pronounce that? Please tell me you're not saying dúshlán. It's not dúshlán, it doesn't have anything to do with the shower, it's dúshlán. So you don't hear that SH. So an SH in Irish isn't pronounced like an SH in English, and I think that's where the mistake comes from, is because people are thinking of English. So similarly, the Irish word to walk is siúil, but if you are speaking in the past tense, there's going to be an H in that word. So it's siúil, like siúil mé abhaile, I walked home. But people still say in the past tense, siúil mé abhaile, and I think it's the same thing again. We're seeing the SH and we're saying the SH as though it's English. So I said this one for a really long time. The Irish word, well, one of the Irish words to use is u fada s, a fada id. So like do sod mé a would be the past tense. Are you going to use it? An bhfuil tú chun é a úsáid, that's how you pronounce it. It's not úsáid. Just because the English word is use, I think people then say úsáid. I did for a really long time, and someone said it to me and I just stopped saying it. I think the pronunciation mistakes are the easiest ones to kind of rectify, because it's just one word, it's just one thing that you say incorrectly. But when we get on to other things, it gets more complicated. So on Twitter, when I asked people what common mistakes were, a lot of people said the possessive adjective. So in Irish, words change after my, yours, theirs, ours. So for example, if you have a coat, it's mo chóta, do chóta. The word coat gets a shevu, but then when it gets to the our coat, if you were sharing a coat with a bunch of people, it would be our gota. So it gets a uru in front of it. I'm not going to get into the whole grammar of it because there's loads of different rules with urus, but look it up yourselves and it'll be useful for you. Oh, never, 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 never say tá sé far. So how do you say he is a man? You say is far a. So that's an Irish linking verb called the copula on chupel, and it's kind of like a joke, like the three words tá sé far are used to remind people not to say that. So when you're talking about a noun, you say is and then the noun a. You can say tá sé and then an adjective. And that's my really basic description of it. Of course, please look it up in a book and get a better description. So if you want to say in Irish, do what you want. So like déan the ráúrad. And then if somebody was replying and wanted to say, I am doing what I want, they would say tá mé á dhéanamh. So you don't say tá mé ag déanamh é. And that's a huge one. So many people say that when people are preparing for their Leaving Cert orals. Tá mé ag déanamh é, tá mé ag glanadh é, tá mé ag ithe é, tá mé, all these different things, and they have to be somehow just exercised from their speech like the 2 weeks before their orals. But it's really hard because it's frozen into their speech. So try not to say that. What did you do at the weekend? Another one for the Leaving Cert orals. Cad rinne tú ag an deir seachtaine. Loads of people say bhuail mé mo chóirde. So that's like I hit my friends. But if you want to say you met your friends, it's bhuail mé le mo chóirde. Another mistake people make is hug versus hogue. So they're two different verbs. Hug, T-H-U-G, and then hogue, T-H-O for the G. So one is to give and one is to take. So they're different, very different, but they sound somewhat similar. Tá versus bíonn. So tá is the present tense and bíonn is the present habitual tense. So as you can imagine from the name, like a habit is something you do frequently, and we have a habitual tense in Irish. So like that's why when Irish people traditionally were speaking English, we had to form this tense for ourselves to say what we wanted to say from Irish, if that makes sense. So we say I do be brushing my hair every day. I do be sleeping in till 7. Well, that's not very late, but I do be sleeping until 11 on the weekends. We say that, and like, I love it. I love Hiberno English, and I love all these little differences that make up our language, which is funny because I know people might say that's technically incorrect English, but it's not. It's just us struggling to express ourselves in the language of the oppressor, so it's totally different. So I do be is the habitual. So tá mé versus bíam, it's different. Look it up. Okay, I don't know how long I've been recording now. 14 minutes! Well, I edited it down, it won't be 14 minutes, but I've been talking for 14 minutes. Okay, so I'll just leave it. That's going to be a really long video. Please don't be discouraged if you make some of these mistakes. As I said, I make some of these mistakes a lot of the time. I struggle with mistakes in Irish, but I keep speaking it. Send in things if you have any questions. Send in common mistakes if you find that they're commonly made. And subscribe. Please feel free to look around my channel at my other videos. And leave comments, get in touch, whatever you want to do. This has been What the Focal, where I answer your questions about the Irish language, and if you have any questions of your own, please get in touch.